Here, this one fits perfect. Disturbing things done to people on live streams. This will fit perfect. Yeah, and that girl was talking to the... Yeah, we've seen that. Yeah, we've seen all that. Guys, someone left a comment and said that I'm worse than XQC. Thoughts? Thoughts? Am I worse than XQC?
Stas Replay is a Russian streamer who has a very controversial history, to say the least. Most of his streams are just pure chaos, featuring himself and a group of friends
100 times
performing
worse?
challenges and stunts,
I was thinking
often
about
under the
that.
influence of alcohol and drugs.
100% true.
Stas is the epitome of what it means to be an awful human being. He's a bully and would often perform immoral acts to gain viewers at the expense of his so-called friends. There's one instance where Stas befriended a man with disabilities and would invite him on stream to be his viewers' punching bag. Viewers would make donations and request that Stas abuse the man in various ways.
What the fuck?
Most included physical abuse, however some noteworthy ones involved the man drinking a bottle of oil and even getting a tattoo of viewers' names on his face. Stas would accept almost any request, and the manipulation...
XQC wishes he could reach your level of awfulness? Stop. You're gonna hurt my feelings.
he had on many people was rather disgusting, especially his hold over his girlfriend Valentina. Stas and Valentina's relationship was textbook abusive.
No, we haven't watched this
Some
one.
instances, you can see the pair engaging in romantic gestures. However, most often, she was pushed, slapped, and thrown around by Stas. Similar to any other guest on his show, Valentina was a victim to Stas's abuse. In the clip here, we can see the aftermath of him pepper spraying her. She then just rolls around in agony in the background as Stas continues to talk.
What the fuck? How has he gotten away with this for so long? What platform is he on? Dude, I feel like if you're on Twitch, if you shit your pants on stream, you get banned.
With chat. These punishments would grow worse and worse until one day Stas accepted a donation suggestion that he would forever regret. A viewer donated $1,000 for Stas to inflict pain on Valentina and force her outside.
Dude, all the incels in chat are just losing their minds. Dude, it's incel bait. This whole thing is just fucking incel bait.
In the frigid weather. Please note that Valentina was also pregnant during this.
What? Oh, what? Wait, is this like the aftermath of him punching her?
Please note that Valentina was also pregnant during this. However, as always, Stas could care less. Stas argued that he needed to do it for the money, and Valentina tried to...
$100? $100. You needed to do it for the money. $100. It was 1,000? I thought he said 100. Oh, was it 1,000?
Valentina and force her $1,000 for...
Oh, it's 1,000. Yeah. Ain't no fucking way, dude. No, it doesn't. No. That does not make it any better. That doesn't make it any better.
Please note that Valentina was also pregnant during this. However, as always, Stas could care less. Stas argued that he needed to do it for the money, and Valentina tried to resist. However, Stas forced her outside onto the nearby balcony, locking the entrance and trapping Valentina in weather reaching as low as -8 degrees Celsius.
Why?
During the ordeal, Valentina was only in her underwear and tried to grab a jacket. However, Stas refused. After hours of hearing Valentina bang against the door and scream for help, the pleas would stop, and soon after, Stas would go to check on her, where he would find an unconscious, freezing corpse.
What? What?
Dude,
What? What is what?
On stream, you could see Stas carry Valentina inside.
and he just goes on talking to his chat, dude. What? Yeah, chat. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bros. I left her out. She's probably faking it. Yeah, she's probably faking it, bros. Yeah, I don't know, man. All that would be in Russian. What I just said would just be in Russian. What the fuck?
And call for paramedics. He cries that he can't feel a heartbeat, and while he waits for the rescue, he continues to talk with chat.
Chat, I'm dealing with a lot right now, man. What the fuck?
While Valentina's unconscious corpse lay on the couch behind him. After authorities arrived, Stas kept the stream running, all because viewers said they would donate money if he captured the aftermath of the murder.
Oh my god.
I can't express enough how much Stas truly resembles the power of greed in the face of evil.
He got arrested,
Autopsy
right?
Reports later found that it wasn't actually hypothermia that killed Valentina, but instead multiple blunt traumas she received in her head, all coming from Stas, moments before being locked outside.
What the fuck?
A streamer by the name Willie Two Guns found himself in the
Jesus fucking dude, that was wow. Wow, man. Wow. Of course, Russians are immune to the cold. True. Yeah, that was just number one. What, dude, that was the appetizer. That was the goddamn appetizer. What the fuck?
middle of a complex situation. He was a frequent viewer of a fellow streamer named Only Use Me
Yeah,
Blade.
he beat her, locked her outside in -8 Celsius degree weather. What is that? In 17-degree weather.
And after a breakup between Blade and his girlfriend of 3 years, Willie began to date Blade's ex-girlfriend.
Blade.
It wasn't long after
But Blade. His name's Blade.
that these two would get engaged and set up the entry point to one of the most disgusting and disturbing acts of humanity that I've ever seen on a live stream. Instead of hating each other, the two came to terms with the situation as Willie's fiance was a mutual connection between the two. Willie and Blade became friends, and one day, Willie was invited to Blade's content house to be a part of a stream they had going on
Dude, content houses are the dumbest shit, man.
later that day. Hosted by a fellow streamer named Tone IRL, he, Willie, and a few friends had a fun day streaming while driving, shopping, and doing other activities around the house. On stream, nothing suspicious can be seen. However, in moments when Willie was off camera, it was told that members at the house began to encourage Willie to drink alcohol. While he was no stranger to drinking, he did inform them he was on medication and wouldn't be able to drink much while he was still on them. Despite this, however, he was continuously fed drinks, and as he got more drunk,
Oh my
his
God.
judgment would be compromised, leading him to drink more and more until he could barely function. The state of Willie was then captured on stream, and any competent viewer would be able to tell that something was wrong.
Willie, wait, what does that say? Willie, it's danger. I'm pulling up Willie, it's danger.
Able
I
to
don't-
tell that something was
okay, never
wrong.
mind. I thought he was saying, I thought he was
Willie
warning
looked
him.
way too drunk, being unable to finish a complete sentence, and required the use of the wall behind him to stand.
Dude, that, like, the whole drunk thing, Game Awards singing. What are we watching? Wait, they're singing? Wait, what do you mean they're singing? I just see a trailer. Yeah, like,
clear-
what, dude, what instance? I forget. I saw another thing like this where there's a bunch of dudes getting like a college student drunk or something like that, and he actually died on the couch, and they all were just fucking with him because they thought he was passed out, but he was actually dead and shit. Dude, drunk culture's so fucked up, man. Like when people just keep pushing people to keep drinking and drinking.
At this moment, that help should have been called, However, instead of assisting Willie, members on stream began to toy with him. They repeatedly slapped his face and laughed at how drunk he was.
Wow.
And after a terrifying fall to the ground, the group continued to prank Willie.
Of course they did.
Willie. Hello, I am Willie. I stole back from Blade. Blah, 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 blah.
Instead of worrying for his health or a possible concussion, the group began to draw clown makeup all over his face in Sharpie and laughed together at this disgusting gag that they called a joke. They even entertained the idea of rolling his body down a stairwell when a viewer offered to give them $1,000 to do so.
Fuck, man.
The content king forever. I have a 1,000 to roll Willie down the stairs. You could be the content king forever. I have a 1,000 to roll Willie down the stairs.
Hold on.
You could be the king.
If you send it first, I'll do it. I mean, I'm thinking about it. I don't think it'll kill him. He's drunk.
Dude, they're sitting there like, I mean, come on, it's not gonna kill him. I mean, it might, but $1,000, like, come on, man. Like, I don't know, it might kill him, but it might not, you know? Think about it. Like, that's so disgusting.
Fall. $1,000 dono?
The entire thing is just sick. After getting their laughs off, they decided to take the situation more seriously, and they soon saw it was a lot more drastic than they initially thought. He began to cough up fluids, and they initially called an ambulance. However, after thinking the situation was taken care of, proceeded to cancel the ambulance and would only call them again when a viewer guilt-tripped Tone into doing so.
They canceled? What do you mean you canceled the ambulance? You call him back, hey bro, yeah, call up the ambulance. He's good. What? What, dude? How do you cancel that? That's
the
crazy.
Paramedics arrived, and even this wasn't enough to encourage Tone to turn off the stream.
Okay. This is part of it.
Yeah, I turned it on. I'll show you. It's turned off. Look.
And he's fucking lying to the paramedics, man.
There's nothing recorded.
And he just puts it back. Oh my god. What a douche.
He recorded them bringing Willie into the ambulance and only ended the stream about 30 minutes after they left.
Oh my, he kept going?
I just beat my fucking stream record again. 2 days in a row.
Wow, congratulations, asshole. Congratulations.
100 viewers yesterday, 1,300 today. Let's fucking go, boys. I fucking love y'all, man. Thank you so much for all the support.
Yeah, I don't think you have much support after this, little pup.
In the days that followed, it was reported that Willie would actually recover in the hospital. His girlfriend was found saying that she visited him and he was doing well, even watching streams in the ICU. However, after apparently giving Willie a drug he shouldn't have had, his girlfriend will be banned from the hospital and Willie would pass away only a few days later.
What? What? He was gonna make it, dude. He was gonna make it. No, he was gonna make it.
My thoughts and prayers go out to Willie and his family during this terrible tragedy. In January of 1998, a man by the name of Nasubi won a contest to participate
Guy dies, I sleep. Alan Wake 2 wins? Real shit?
in a game show called Susunu Denpa Show.
Oh, we've seen this.
This game show required contestants to complete an endurance challenge for the chance for fame and a large sum of money.
Yeah, we've seen all of this.
Nasubi, being a struggling comedian at the time, found this to be the perfect opportunity to both soothe the financial struggle and get an appearance on television to help accelerate his comedy career. On paper, there was no downside to Nasubi participating in this game show.
Fucked up game show,
However,
dude.
he had no idea how drastically his life was about to change. The
Do we
endurance
keep
challenge
going?
was
Do we keep going? Is there people in here that haven't seen this stuff yet? Do we keep going? You haven't? All right, there's people who
Very
haven't.
simple.
Oh, go ahead.
Nasubi was placed in a very small room where there was nothing but a table, pens, envelopes, and a large catalog of popular magazines. He was immediately instructed to be stripped of anything he had, including his clothes, and was informed of the rules of the game. Nasubi needed to enter various sweepstakes found in the magazines in an attempt to win various prizes. With the exception of water, he would only be able to live off the prizes he won. This means that if Nasubi wanted to eat, he needed to win a raffle that offered food as a prize. With each prize that Nasubi won, the monetary value of all his winnings would be tracked, and Nasubi would only be able to leave once he acquired 1 million yen worth of prizes. If you've ever entered a raffle, you can start to imagine how time-consuming this task would take. Nasubi had no idea what he was entering, and what's worse, the cruelty that he endured for the sake of the showrunner's profits was live-streamed to the public, showing the entire world.
I don't know how
in
this is
real
allowed.
time
Yeah, I don't know how the show went on
portrait
for so
the sake
long.
of public television. It didn't take long to see the drastic nature of this challenge. The first month, Nasubi entered almost 6,000 sweepstakes and barely won any of them. He pretty much starved his first week until he finally won 12 pots of fiber jelly, to which he devoured almost immediately. Over the course of the following months, Nasubi would start to win more prizes. Some would offer substantial value, while others, not so much, besides for progression towards his 1 million yen goal.
Dude, he looks so
Despite
skinny.
the cruel
That's so
environment
crazy.
he was placed in, Nasubi would always seem grateful.
He's just
He
skin
would
and
cheer and
bones.
dance for the camera whenever he won a prize. And at one point, after winning a tent, would take his newfound shelter down as it removed critical content that aided to the show's ratings. After about 6 months and 35,000 entries, Nasubi accumulated just about 500,000 yen, barely 50% of the way to his final
fucking
goal.
insane.
During this time, Nasubi won some important prizes for his health, including a toothbrush and toothpaste, something he hadn't used in over 3 months. However, it wouldn't be long before Nasubi hit a dry spell. Suddenly, prizes stopped appearing at his front door. In the worst of it, he went a whole week without a single win, consuming all of the food he had stored throughout his time during the challenge. Nasubi slowly began to starve, and the showrunners were conflicted. They didn't want
Yeah, you would think so. You'd think you'd be conflicted after the first week, you know? Not after 6 months.
to end or compromise the integrity of the show. So instead
that's
of meeting
cat food,
Nasubi's
yeah.
basic needs, they relocated him to a new location, hoping it would bring him good luck.
Yeah,
Luckily
that
for
makes
them,
sense.
It did. During the coming months, Nasubi won some high-valued prizes, such as a PlayStation, a set of tires, and 10,000 yen. These proved almost no use for survival, however they did greatly boost Nasubi's progression towards his 1 million yen goal.
Wasn't
And
it after he hit a million,
335
they
days
still
of isolation,
him in
Nasubi
there?
finally completed his challenge and was ready to escape the prison he resided in for almost an entire year. At least he would hope.
Yep.
The showrunners weren't quite ready to end this challenge just yet. Susunu Denpa Shohen quickly became one of the highest rated game shows due to Nasubi's perseverance and charismatic attitude. Everybody wanted him to win, however no one wanted it to end. That's why on his congratulatory day, when Nasubi was rewarded with a trip to a carnival, he would be blindfolded and taken to a new location. Instead of being brought back home where he was expecting, he was introduced to another room, stocked with the same set of magazines and envelopes ready to be sent out to various sweepstakes. In order to keep the show running just a little longer, the producers said that Nasubi was now required to win enough sweepstakes to earn a flight ticket back to his hometown.
That's
A
just
challenge
so
that was
fucked.
not initially planned in the original
Oh my
concept
god,
of
he
the
looks
show.
dead inside? Yeah,
Although
I'd say
this
so.
objective was a lot easier than the last, Nasubi looked like a shell of a man. Defeated, but still hopeful, he managed to earn enough yen for a flight ticket after only 2 months. However, the
2
producers then
months?
required him to earn enough yen to upgrade his ticket to business class.
Why?
After Nasubi quickly reached this goal by winning a set of rare tea leaves, he was then required to earn enough yen to upgrade that ticket to first class.
They're just
It
milking
truly
him.
was hard to tell if this torture would ever end, and at this point, no additional punishment was out of possibility. After upgrading to first class, Nasubi was finally taken on a flight back to Tokyo, where he was blindfolded and yet again placed in another room. With no instructions yet given, Nasubi almost immediately removed his clothes. After over a year of being naked, clothes just seemed unnatural. He was already prepared to spend the next couple of months in this small room. However, luckily for Nasubi,
this
was
part's
one
even
last
more
cruel
fucked up.
joke, as he was truly finished. Outside of this small room was a large audience, ready to surprise Nasubi for his well-fought victory. The walls collapsed, and Nasubi watched in awe as the audience cheered.
Dude, imagine the fucking trauma. Like, imagine how mentally fucked you would be. You're in seclusion for basically 2 years straight, barely surviving, and then they just drop him into this. Like, this is disgusting.
His reaction wasn't one of excitement, but instead shock.
Yeah.
He stared at the audience in disbelief, never sure if this torture was truly over. The look on his face almost seemed terrified.
I'd say
Being
so.
introduced back to society after 15 months was frightening, a terror that Nasubi was unsure he would ever see. However, to his relief, the challenge was truly over, and Nasubi had won. Throughout the time of this challenge, Nasubi entered almost 75,000 sweepstakes.
Over a year is
He
insane,
survived on
yeah.
hard rice and dog food, only spoiling himself on lucky delicacies worn at the hands of market magazines. Although voluntary, Nasubi was borderline tortured, forced to endure psychological pain.
I don't know about borderline.
Fame and fortune.
He's tortured.
Susumu Denpa Shonen would be cancelled years later, as its unethical nature became more apparent and the morality of the show would face harsh criticism. I'm just thankful that Nasubi left this challenge with no lasting injuries or health risks.
Freedom smile. Yeah, exactly.
you all
What
for
did he win?
watching.
He didn't win anything. He just won. Yeah, he won his freedom. That's it. He didn't win any, like, you think you win like millions of dollars or some crazy reward for doing all that shit. Nope. Nope. He just got out.
Now it's time to walk away. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Did you laugh or cry or maybe subscribed? I'll thank you either way. You know I will miss you. I hope you return. Tell your friend or your mother to get me more views, please.